To make the best better. I grew up on that philosophy. The idea that what I had couldn't possibly compare to what I could achieve if I worked hard enough. 4-H was my foundation for that ideal. Whether it was riding my horse, showing my dog, setting up a tent, everything could always be made better. There was no limit to greatness, and I continue to believe there is no limit to what I can achieve.
My name is Shaylai Funk, and I've been a member of 4-H since I was 8 years old.
Since then, I have participated in a menagerie of clubs, and in my first few years alone, I participated in horse, cat, wildlife, dog, and archery clubs. I showed my horses every year and experimented with the other projects as my 4-H career progressed. One thing that remained constant, however, throughout all my clubs, was the lessons I learned. In my primary years, I learned about how to be a good leader, how to work in groups big and small, and of course, the pillars of character. I suppose it was these lessons that gave me the ambition to try something new, to make the best better. And so, in my 5th grade year, I did.
I remember I came home from school one day and I was ecstatic.
My teacher had read us a book that day and it had just clicked with me. It was about a little girl who baked cakes and then donated them to a homeless shelter. I don't remember what the book was called or what the little girl's name was, but she had inspired me, even in her fictional ways. I decided I was going to start a club. I went around at recess, during lunch, whispering during the quiet study times in the library, asking if my friends wanted to help collect food and then donate it to those in need. The turnout was great, and I jotted down the names of those who wanted to join my club. On the second day, I received my first donations.
I went home with the non-perishables stowed neatly in my backpack, and after unpacking them into a shoebox, I quickly stuffed that into a corner of our pantry, located under our stairs.
And hence, I came up with the name for my group, the Under the Stairs Club. As the days mounted, my stash of non-perishables did too. My mother quickly realized that this was an endeavor I was going to stick with, and she offered to help me organize my new club. I willingly allowed her to give me a hand. Instead of just collecting food items and filling up our pantry space, the Under the Stairs Club grew into a group that participated in monthly projects around the community. Since then, our projects have ranged from sending holiday cards to military families, hosting guest speakers from around the community, walking with the participants in the Special Olympics at their opening ceremony, funding the construction of a well in Cambodia, and even taking a trip to Salt Lake, where we played with children in a homeless shelter. Soon enough, the local newspaper gained interest in our projects, and articles were published about the little group of school kids that was making a difference. Along with the local recognition the club attained, I was also personally recognized in New York City for my outstanding commitment to community service. I was presented with the Hasbro Community Action Hero Award in 2010. I was one of only 6 youth in the nation selected for the award. About a year after returning from New York, I realized I wanted to take this club to a new level. In 2012, I turned the Under the Stairs Club into a 4-H Citizenship Club, so that youth from all over the community could be a part of our growing impact. Today, after 7 years of operation, our membership continues to grow as our projects stretch globally.
Between our 24 members, the Under the Stairs Club completes over 500 hours of work every year, reaching hundreds of organizations and thousands of individuals.
Not only has the club made a difference in our community, but it has also fostered dozens of opportunities for its members. This last summer, 3 of the club's seniors, including myself, were selected out of over 200 applicants in the Western United States to participate in a month-long cultural exchange to Ghana, Africa, through the 4-H and AYLP partnership. We all came home and agreed. The experience had forever made a difference in our lives. I didn't realize it back in 5th grade, but I had created a legacy, one that was based on my knowledge of the 6 pillars and the leadership I had gained through 4-H. Even after our 8 senior members graduate this spring, our legacy will live on. In light of our absence, we have passed the torch on to the younger members, those who continue to believe in the power of youth, to make a difference, one stair at a time.